Alright. So Wuthering Waves move Yinlin banner forward. I'm sure you guys are aware, right? So they're going to move it to this week, 6th. In 2 days. 2 days! I don't know what to think of this. Do you think they are moving it forward because they are nervous of people leaving and they want to secure the revenue from her banner from as many people as possible? Not confident about player retention? Haven't really seen this happen before. More context, okay? So Yinlin banner is coming soon. GN banner ends sooner. 1.1 push forward to 28. Bunch of other events are being pushed forward, right? So here is my opinion about this, right? And of course, I'm trying to be like as non-biased as possible, right? Of course, I don't have anything against Wuthering Waves. I don't have anything against like I'm just playing Wuthering Waves. I enjoy the game, obviously, but you know that I feel like this thing seems a little bit like awkward because usually like when an update is announced, they usually follow with the announcement, right? So they are bringing it to what was it? 6th of June from. Okay, this is the official date. This is when it was announced. So let's have a look from the live stream. From the live stream.
Verdant Summit. Then starting from June 12th PT, players
June
can
12th.
participate in Character Convene event when Thunder pours to obtain the featured.
So they say here in the live stream, June 12th. Starting from June 12th, they will basically give us the Yinlin banner. But they're going to move the banner early, right? So right here, obviously they know, they already planned. June 12th is going to be the release date. So why are they moving early? Usually like when you want to move early stuff, it's usually something to do with the investors, right? It's only like investors is rushing them and saying, hey, maybe, you know, you gotta give us more return of investment. I don't think I like it, right? For me personally, I do think that it's bad, right? I do think that the investors shouldn't mess with Kuro Games. Let Kuro Games do the things at their own pace. Because right now, a lot of things in the game, I mean, like, let's be honest here, right? There's a lot of things in the game that needs fixing. There's bugs, there's like number of stuff that needs to be fixed. Why rush? Why not slow down? I don't think rushing is a good thing for the game. I really don't think so. I know I've heard some people say this is good because they're giving you stuff. But is it really good though? Like, is it really good, right? We don't know like what bugs could potentially happen, right? Again, I feel bad for them. I really do. I was in this position similarly as well. I told you guys before I work in construction on my first job. And similar stuff happened, right? There's like a due date that we were told, okay, you gotta finish this by this date. And then the government said, okay, you gotta move the date early. You gotta finish it by like 2 weeks earlier. So a lot of us like have to stay back, like have to work on Sundays. It was not fun. Alright, for the person working in that company, it wasn't fun. For players, of course, you don't care, right? Because like you're the player. But I don't think like it's fun for anyone in Kuro Games right now. They must be like going through a lot of. It's causing them stress. It's causing them burnout. It might cause them to want to quit. They might want to quit, and if they quit, it sucks. Then they have to find new people to replace them. Then they have to provide training again, and then now you have to go through like more stuff that might lead to mistakes, coding errors, stupid bugs in the game, you know, especially when people leave. Investors is probably doing this. Really, really bad, man. It's really bad. I wish the investors would not rush them and just let Kuro Games do everything at their own pace, right? Yeah, this is really, really unfortunate. I do like a lot of this stuff for sure, right? And I get it, right? The compensation is cool. The 5 extra pools or whatever pools and all of these crystal solvents, like these are all really good. But I really don't think the rush was necessary, right? People quitting equals to leaks. People quitting, wait, what? People quit because of leaks? Devs are definitely getting burnout. Yeah, like as someone that's been enjoying the game, I do appreciate everything that they are doing, right? But at the same time, I don't think like they should push so far, right? If they push so far, clearly like they already announced here on June 12th, that means they already set on the date. Now it's moved early by almost a week. You know, sometimes this can be a, what is that? Like a ripple effect, right? It can go on like for quite a bit. 1 month is too long though. 2 weeks should be the standard. You think 2 weeks should be... I don't know, man. I don't know. Clearly they have a plan. They probably already have a lot of things planned in advance. But if you rush too much things, it sometimes can be more bugs. And if it's more bugs, I think that it could be bad, right? What if Yinlin come out and Yinlin she's bugged, right? And then like there's like some bug people discover with her. She could that you can abuse certain characters and you know she could be broken and stuff like that, right? I mean, it would look really bad on them. I understand that investors also want the return of investment, obviously, at the same time. Luckily, it's only rushed by 1 week, but still, they are probably feeling the pressure, right? Whoever that's working there is probably feeling those pressure right now. Jinxi and Changli is coming after. Now they have to rush them. The thing with Jinxi and... Okay, here's the thing, right? Like, you guys know how in Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, there is... there's like a version that people test the character. Like, I think it's called like a content creator server or something. Some special server for people to test. But how about Jinxi and Changli? So now they have to recruit people to test for the server, or I don't know, does GuitarRock game have their internal people to test? They have to make sure that these two characters didn't appear in the beta, I'm pretty sure, right? So these two are completely new. Like now you have to test them, now you have to recruit, you have to faster recruit people to test them. Like everything is so rush. Everything is so rush. It's bad, right? And then what if, you know, did they do the beta test 1.1? I don't even know if they have such a thing, right? Because like, considering that GuitarRock game is like a relatively small company, they probably need to recruit beta testers, right? 1.1 beta isn't out yet either. Probably in CN. And also like you gotta give players some time, right? You can't just like, okay, we're gonna recruit people to test Jinxi and Changli, but we're only gonna give you like 3 days. And if that's the case, it's gonna be quite bad, right? Hire leakers. Don't think they have testers. Yeah, testers are important, I think. Testers are really important. You want to gather feedback. What if the skills is too strong, too broken? How do you adjust accordingly? Those stuff, I think. So far, nobody have seen their skills yet. I don't know. You know, even in... Hey, Multi Crusader, thanks for the gifted 5 sub to viewers. Yo, thanks a lot. Yeah, even in Genshin or Honkai Star Rail, right? They have to like... They took quite a while, right? Like I think 2 weeks before or something. 1 month before. They need to hire Hoyoverse devs. No, usually Hoyoverse will also use players, right? To test stuff. I'm not sure how Wuthering is doing it actually. Actually, no. I think PGR has their own test server. I'm pretty sure PGR has their own test server. I've heard something like some people can play the CN version beta test server or something. So I think knowing GuitarRock games, they are pretty experienced in that verse. They will probably use some players to try to gather feedback as well. Probably like some of the more like famous content creators, they are already established connection with them, right? But again, you know, it's always good that they need to like gather feedback and stuff. The problem is like you cannot rush these things too much, because if you rush these things too much, then now you cause more issues. Now you have to compensate more. Then now you make less money. Like, you know, it does lead to more problems, perhaps. But we'll see. I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe they are hiring more people at the same time. We will see, because at the end of the day, moving like the 1 week early move, and now they are giving you quite a lot of stuff as well, right? The battle pass and everything. Like, if you log into the game, you get like what, 10 whole new level. Crazy, man. I've never seen any game do this. Oh, because we are rushing, we're gonna give you 10,000 battle pass EXP. Like, wow, this is like, yeah, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is the first game I've played. I played so many gacha games. This is the first game I played that does this. Hopefully, yeah, the pressure will be lessened for them, because, man, it sucks for the people who work there actually.